Hi again, this is John Primus from VMWorld 2010. I'm here with Chad from Xiotech, and we're going to speak to him about their technology, and specifically in the VDI space. So Chad, welcome to our GlassHouse video blog.
Well, thank you very much. Like you said, my name's Chad. I'm from Xiotech. We're a storage company. We've been in business for about 15 years, but our big play right now is our ICE technology, which allows us to not only get high capacity and high reliability, but also high performance in a 3U chassis. So where we play really well is not only in the server virtualization, but in the VDI or the desktop virtualization market. I can get roughly 1,000 users in a 3U environment, and most of that then when I go to my rack space is the switching gear and the servers to actually make that take place, as opposed to spending all my money on storage and power for that.
Right, and with VDI, there's typically the storage, the storage cost issues,
Yep.
And once you get beyond that, then it's the I/O issue.
Exactly. So typically what we've seen in the environment is people start putting together their VDI environments and they find out that storage is going to run them 60 to 80% of the overall cost of implementation, and that becomes a big stalling factor in a VDI deployment. I don't want to spend 60 or 80% on my storage costs. I want to put that into my servers, I want to put that into my software, and that's where we're focusing is we can give you that fast, reliable, dense storage at a deeply discounted price compared to most of the other vendors like your NetApps and your EMCs that are going to sell you the traditional monolithic array, a full rack of gear to support 1,000 users.
Right. So when you're at the booth and you're speaking to customers, what's sort of top of mind for them when you speak about VDI? And, are they concerned about the complexity of the solutions that have to come together? Is it the storage or the ROI? What are the things that sort of hit them?
It's actually kind of a combination. It's the ROI from a standpoint that it's not as easy to make an ROI push as it was in server virtualization as it is in desktop. But they're also looking at it, they've gotten quotes, they're starting to put together in their environments, and they're going, I can't afford the storage. When I did my server virtualization, I did EMC. That was great. It was easy to quantify and buy off on. Now I'm doing my desktop virtualization. It's not as easy to buy off and quantify. And my money guy is saying, I'm not going to sign that check. You got to find a cheaper solution, one that's going to fit with our model where we're going.
And so in this storage and I/O space that you play in as it relates to VDI, who else are you seeing out there that's providing similar type capabilities, and how do you really differentiate from them?
We're a storage company, so our competitors are every other storage vendor out there. Your EMCs, your NetApps, your 3PARs, your HPs, your Fusion IOs from a solid state standpoint. And basically the big thing with them is the cost. You pay a lot for their name, but they may not give you the reliability that you're looking for, the performance you're looking for, without that $1.5 price tag. And I can give you the same thing for under 100 grand, or anywhere in between, depending on your needs. That's a powerful push for us to say I can come in cheaper and give you everything they're going to give you for that deployment.
Yeah, and a lot of customers are looking for that tipping point or that crossover point between I can buy a traditional desktop for $500. Exactly. I can't do VDI for under $500. Now we're driving that price point further down.
Exactly, and that's the big thing is, what's the cost per desktop? I can go out and buy a laptop now for $500, and it's a decent laptop for doing Word and, my day-to-day job. It's not for developers and things of that nature, but 90% of an organization isn't a developer that needs that much horsepower. So that's what we're seeing is they're looking at that cost to the desktop and going, well, why would I trade off buying laptops every 3 years at $500 a pop versus, that it's going to give me all these other benefits in the long run, but the upfront cost is going to cost me $800 or $900 a desktop. Where's the value add to the organization in that area?
Right. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Chad, for joining us here. I appreciate the input, and hopefully that was helpful for the folks viewing this, and check back again for our next video blog. Thank you.